Yo everyone, it is Vordy. I'm doing another video here on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and what we're going to be talking about today is going to be the new King Mog event. I'm going to go through all the things there with the King Mog, and we're going to talk about it a little bit on what kind of things you should kind of pick up, what things maybe you should kind of pass on. Just my opinion on how I would do this stuff. The difference here is that you gotta remember, this is my opinion on it, and I'm giving you my opinion based off of how I experienced the game at the start and what ended up changing the game for me. Obviously, pulling like a 5-star character makes a big difference. That's gonna kind of dramatically change your experience. But what initially changed my experience the most is having a character at maximum level. And that was my first character maximum level was Lightning. Because once she got to level 100, she unlocked dual wield, and then as you got like at least 2 decent weapons, like she just became like this beast. So that's what it was for me, and that's what unlocked it for me and made the game that much more enjoyable for me. So I'm going to start and kind of explain that from my perspective, from my first King Mog event, and then kind of what I did, and then you can kind of fill in the blanks on where you sit, and that will help you hopefully advance through the game a little bit faster, being able to enjoy more of the game and maybe farm more of the event and be more efficient and everything. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go right into the far plane. We're gonna actually go there together. So let's go here. We're gonna go to the King Mog. So there's the big dude himself. All right, so I've already picked up a few of these things here. So I've started picking up these items here. So my advice as far as the items go, whether you need them or not, if you're getting a lot of points, pick them up. Okay, because these items are never coming back. As far as so far I've seen, I haven't seen any events repeat. So these items are a one-time buy kind of thing. So I would pick them up, especially if you're a collector like myself. You definitely want to pick them up. Otherwise, you might miss out on them and you might never get them again. Okay. Abilities like these materia here, which are character specific, if you're not pulling for them, that doesn't mean that one day you might actually never get this character. From daily pulls, you might actually get them. Like if you have 250 lapis and you're pulling, you might get lucky like I did, where I did a pull and I got a rainbow out of it, and the rainbow was Gilgamesh. I never thought I would get anything like that. But see, there's a chance that you can get some of these guys from there. So my advice is to pick up at least one. If you're, again, this also is all granted that you have enough points to pick these up. Okay, I would pick them up, but I wouldn't have them as a high priority. So the weapons I would say are kind of like in the higher priority. Like it would be really, really good to get because they're gonna be here and they're gone. The units, again, situationally specific. You're more than likely gonna pull these, especially the 4 and the 3-star. The 3-stars for sure, you're gonna pull tons of them. The 4-star, you're gonna probably pull 7 as well, more than likely. You might end up getting a rainbow crystal, and you might end up pulling ace. Having at least one of them is good. However, this ace one is not that. It's not too crazy. So I mean, like, it's up to you. Like, I'm gonna end up picking up at least one. I already picked up one of the insult to injury because I did pull 7. It was my first pull. I leveled it up to 6-star already, and it's a pretty nice move for Vrajara. You have a chance of paralyzing, which is fantastic. It's good. Next one is deliverance here, 20%. I did a little bit of research, and I'm hearing other YouTubers as well as people on Reddit saying that deliverance and firepower stacks. I mean, like, it's only 2. If you have the phantoma, I would pick up 2 of them. I mean, like, especially if you're a new player and you get somebody like Jack, or you get somebody like Trey. I mean, like, Trey I probably wouldn't waste too much on. Like, if you got Jack, then yeah, I would probably pick up 2 of his materia, because that's 40% increased attack and defense. He will only cast 1 regen though, but yeah, that'll be perfect. So I mean, like, unless I misread, somebody can fix me in the comments below and let me know, like, you know what, that's not how it works. But as of right now, what I'm seeing on Reddit, what I'm hearing from other people, is these do stack. Okay, then you get speed plus. I'm gonna pick up 1 more of this. There was 4. I picked up 3 already. It's a chance to do evading physical attacks. It's situational. It's a good way to troll people in PvP, so you can actually get it. I'm definitely picking it up. As far as the twin spell, I would definitely pick that up. It's definitely a must, especially if you're a new player. definitely pick that up because it's your chance to boost MP by 5% and magic by 10%. This is perfect for your casters. You get the 10% that you can craft, plus you get a bonus of 5% MP. So I mean, like, you're gonna win either way. So I picked that up right away because I did a full mage party trying to clear the event a little bit faster, and I picked them up to kind of test it out. So it's definitely a good buy. These other ones, if you finish the event and you got some points, this is your chance to kind of waste some from there so that you don't have to worry. The other thing is metal gigantars or gigantars. I purchased all 100 literally the first from the bonus that we got like 2,000 bonus. I bought it right away and I took all of them and put them all into 7 to get it to 6 star. For somebody who's new, this is your chance to level up your main character as high as possible. So the only problem you're gonna have if you pick up all of these is the fact that as your character is higher level, it costs more to feed them the metal Gigantor. So you're gonna have to farm something like Gazillionaire or the Gil cave event or whatever. But this is a thing that can change your game dramatically. The metal Gigantars can get your character to level 100 or whatever, and that's gonna make you being able to clear events more efficiently. So this, I would say, is definitely on the higher end of priority. Alright, then you have other things here that, again, I wouldn't prioritize them unless you have some points left over, or if it's something that you really need. Screen Root is really good. Same thing, Fine Acris, because this gives you a chance to open up silver chests. So if you want to make sure that you can get more of the silver chests, you can pick those up. Again, situational. Star Quartz, again, these are really good to have. You should collect them as much as possible, because as more of the fat chocobos we unlock, the more good and overpowered and like useful items you can unlock with them. So you can pick them up. Again, it's about your priorities. I wouldn't prioritize them too high. You want to take advantage of things that you can use right away. So I'm going to end up picking up all of these mega sites, because I believe we might be getting Odin very soon. I would like to get him as max level as possible. So I'm going to pick up all of these. Again, if you have extra, then you can pick these up. They are situational as well, like, you know, where you sit in the game. Sacred crystals and the materials down here. Again, if you have extra points, pick them up. Right, like if you have points, you want to waste them somewhere, pick these up. Why not? Yeah, I think you can get a limited amount from these guys, which is good. Except the, except the sacred crystals, you can only get 20. So I'm gonna probably pick up those, even though I don't need them right now. The 6-star leveling material. If you have extra things, you should buy them out, all of them, right? And then the ones down here, which are unlimited, I wouldn't get those. But these ones down here, you should pick them up, especially if you're a new player, and let's say you pulled a 6 or a 5-star unit and you know that you're going to be able to get into 6-star. This is your chance to prepare for the future. Even though you might not level them right now, you should pick up the materials right now so that you're ready for when your character is 5-star and he's level 80 and ready to be awakened, and you have all the materials for them to go to 6-star. So this is your chance to pick them up. And I mean, we're getting a Rain 6-star, so if you're a newer character and you got Rain, and he's a pretty good character. He's got some crazy full party buffs and full break. It's actually better than a lot of the breaks. This is your chance to kind of stack up for him as well. As we go down here, for a new player, I would say this would be your biggest priority. The rare summoning tickets, I picked those up right away, because the more tickets, the more summonings you can do, the better characters you can get, the more things you can unlock in the game, because you have better characters, etc, etc. So this is definitely a nice place to spend your points. As you can see, I picked up all the low ones so far, and as of right now, actually we're gonna do this actually on screen right now together. I was just saving for that. So I go for the highest, most expensive item. Then the next I'm gonna be going for is gonna be this guy. So I'm going for the most expensive and working my way down. But when the event just comes out, I normally pick up the summoning tickets, and I use those summoning tickets to summon to get the event characters, to get the bonuses, because bonuses means you can get more phantoma. More phantoma means you can come back and get more loot. Okay, so if you're a new player, I probably wouldn't worry about the trust muggles at all, because it's going to be a waste of your points, because it's only 10% unless you have 90, unless you have 9 of them already, and this one's going to make you unlock an awesome TM like dual wield or Genji gloves or something. Then get it. Otherwise, I would avoid the trust muggles completely. They're a pit for phantoma. So to go over it really quickly, as a new player, so this is not for people who are not free to play. This is for new players and free to play players. Don't comment below and say like, oh, you're doing this wrong, or you're giving wrong advice. This is advice for like new players. The same advice I got when I started. My priority was the metal Gigantors. Second I got them, I got my lightning to level 100 and my game changed. It got super easy. I was able to do more of the event and get the stuff. After that, I was told to have more bonus characters. I came and I got most of the summoning tickets. Like I got the 1,000 ones and the 500 ones for sure. And then I got my awakening to get him to be able to unlock my characters' awakenings. And then I started picking up the items. I didn't even get all of them. I think I only picked up one item because nobody told me like, oh wait, by the way, these events never come back. So I only picked up I think one item. I didn't pick up the mace that I should have, which was the one that would have been really useful for my Cloud of Darkness. I never picked that up. So I kind of I'm SOL on that. But that is kind of the thing that you should look at. So priorities. If you're new and you don't have a fully leveled character, pick up the Gigantors to get your character to as high a level as possible. And don't forget that with these, you still have to pay Gil, so make sure you have a way of getting Gil. Then, I would say get the summoning tickets. After the summoning tickets, I should get level tier 6 or 6 materia to try and get your characters to level to 6 star so that they're stronger. After that, I would probably start focusing on picking up some of these items, because if you're new, these items are probably pretty crazy for you, especially the survival edge. It gives you wind damage. I would definitely pick that up because these are going to be useful for you later. Anytime there's an elemental attack attached to an item, it's going to be useful for an event sooner or later, and you should always pick that up and hold on to them, because you never know when it's going to be useful. And a sword or a dagger or whatever that has 32 damage but has wind damage, and then let's say you have a dagger later on that's 50 damage, this 32 one is going to be way better because it's going to do bonus wind damage. You're going to actually do a bonus against that boss, so always keep that in mind, that these are going to be useful. Even armors that give you defense bonuses, like 50% ice resistance, or gives you or negates something for you, always keep in mind that it's going to be situational. These guys give you, like this one gives you 50% or 15% MP. This here gives you 5% hit points and attack 15 and defense 15. That's an accessory. It's useful on a lot of your beginner characters. You're going to be very happy that you picked those up. Lastly, I would look into picking up these materia. Pick up at least one if you can. If you like let's say you pull 7, you should pick up at least one of her abilities. If you got Jack, pick up at least one. If you can, pick up 2 because they stack, right? And then these other things here is up to you. You can live without these, because next event, this is going to be here again. So the star quartz are always going to be here. These other things are always going to be here. These are new. I haven't seen like the mega sites here before. The 4-star leveling materials, the 6-star leveling materials are going to be here. Sorry, it's 4 to 5-star materials and 5 to 6-star materials are always going to be here. They have been here since I started playing. Summoning tickets are going to be here as well. That's why you want to pick them up, because they refresh every time the event comes. The trust muggles are going to be here, so don't worry, you're not going to miss out. You might miss out on them now, but later on when you're more efficient, you're going to be able to pick them up. So make sure you get the things that are unique to this event if you can, and I'm hopefully how I prioritize them helps you out. The overall idea is the faster you can complete the event, or more efficiently with the bonus characters, the more points you can collect. The more points you can collect, the more items you can buy, right? And whatever gets you to that position that can help you kill this event or beat this event faster is the route that you personally should go as a new player, or a player that's kind of in my situation where you're kind of in the middle. Okay, so I'm hoping this helped you out. We kind of went over everything. I also have 2 videos coming out probably after this one, where I did a pro and an elite, and I kind of compared the two to see which one is better. And that way you can kind of make a decision on your own. The first video is about 20 minutes long. It's going to be uncut. It's going to be kind of raw like that. Whereas the elite version is about 30 minutes long, and that's going to be sped up, because the ending is going to be the calculation of the pro and the elite version, and it's going to tell you the math and the averages of it, and how I did on them, and how much bonus characters I brought. So if anything, if you're still confused about it, you can take a look at those. Obviously, when you're going to advanced and below, you're going to have smaller numbers than that, so you can at least base yourself where you're going to go. Okay, so thank you so much for sticking around for this event review. Hopefully my advice maybe helped you make a decision that you were stuck on. And hopefully those people who are struggling a little bit, that maybe with the summoning tickets you get something better that's going to help you, help carry you a little bit, and I'm hoping that you get more luck and get you prepared for the next event. Okay, so my name again is Vordy. I hopefully you enjoyed this. If you like the videos, please subscribe, like on the video. I try and produce as much content as I can, and I will continue to produce content to try and help people, whether they're new or kind of where I'm at. And as I always say, people who are paying, which is the pay to buy, you don't really need my advice. These guides and these videos are not for you, because you can just buy your way into everything, right? As you get better characters, you're gonna be fine. All right, so thank you so much for sticking around. You guys have yourself a great day, and this is Vordy, and I'm out. Peace.